Hello, and welcome to Building Your Budget, presented by Fiduciary Pension Partners. My name's Steve Puckett, and I will be quickly going through a quick presentation on how to build a budget. Again, Fiduciary Pension Partners, we are independent pension consulting firms working with you, your organization, and your employees. Again, we're an independent RIA designed and developed for 401k and pension consulting. Again, partner advocate for you and for your employees. Again, getting down to building a budget. Again, it's one of the core areas of financial focus and one of the most important things that you can do as you are approaching ages 40, 50, and 60. Again, budgeting will allow you to determine how much money is coming in, how much money is going out, and what are you saving. And again, the great thing about doing a budget is, again, every month, every year, it may change, but as long as you put the time and energy in, you'll be able to determine whether you are on track for a successful retirement and, again, prioritize your spending and saving habits. So again, a good budget will allow you to prioritize spending where you should focus on spending. It allow you to reduce your debt, prepare for any unexpected expenses, and then ultimately help meet your savings goals, not only retirement savings, but college or any other savings you have. Again, a budget, you need to find a balance of the needs, wants, and savings. And the 50-30-20 rule is always a good guideline. And again, that is, again, 50% of your expenses should be the needs. Those are things that you have to pay for, like housing, food, heat, insurance. 30% is discretionary items, quality of life expenses, things like cell phones, TV, entertainment, cable, etc. And then 20% should be on savings, and that would be paying down debt, building an emergency budget, or saving for retirement. Again, there's a lot of demands on your money. So again, by doing a budget, you can help create and track where your money is going. It can give you a very clear picture of your position and what you need to focus on. So again, the vacation, the cell phone, the children's education plans, the new car, all of it is competing for your money. So you need to determine kind of how your money is being spent. And again, budgeting feels complicated, but it's really made of three components: your income, your expenses, and your goals. And again, how much money do you have coming in? Again, this is your net pay after taxes, insurance, retirement contributions. Also include any other monies you have coming in, whether that's a second job, whether you have a side hustle, alimony, interest income. Also, post-retirement, again, if you are collecting Social Security. Again, when you do a budget, not only should you do a pre-retirement budget, but if you're close to retirement, age 60 to 65, you should think about doing a post-retirement budget. And again, your expenses, track them, categorize them. Again, once you understand the category of that expense, it'll help you understand kind of your expense priority. So your monthly flat dollar expenses, those typically you can calculate. They're typically the same every single month. That would be rent, car payments, insurance, could also be property tax, could be any of those monthly expenses that you have to pay, utilities. Variable expenses could be groceries, could be gas, utilities, transportation expenses, tolls. Those vary from month to month. Then you have surprise expenses. Again, part of your emergency budget. Again, you may have a car repair or vet bill. You definitely want to make sure you have money for your surprise expenses. And then lastly, the quality of life expenses, clothing, entertainment, gifts. And again, those can be discretionary. So again, once you create your budget, subtract your expenses from your income. If that number is positive, we have more money coming in than you are spending, that's great. Now use the budget to determine the best places to use those funds. maybe increasing your savings, maybe increasing your retirement savings, increasing the amount of money you're putting in your college savings account. If the number is negative, if you are spending more than you are earning, then you need to prioritize your expenses to see where you can cut expenses. And again, like we mentioned, try to work on your budget from year to year. The numbers may change as your life situation changes. And again, here's a quick sample budget. Again, 2,500 per month in income from a day job, plus this person's Uber, and they're getting about $500 a month in Uber. So about $3,000 of income, paying about $2,000 on the house or rent, $400 in food, $150 for vet insurance, vet bills, and then $80 in entertainment, online video games. So their net expenses are $2,630 per month, and they have a surplus of $370. Again, you can also do a very basic Excel spreadsheet. Again, income. Again, in this example, we included 4% from your retirement accounts. This would be post-retirement. We also included Social Security for both the husband and wife. That would be after retirement. So again, if you wanted to, if you were looking to retire in 2027 or 2028, again, while you're working, you would have no income. Once you retire, then you would, start collecting Social Security. Again, like we mentioned, include property tax, insurance, mortgage, car lease, insurance, phone bill, electricity, oil, water. If you plan on allocating any money to vacations, include that there as well. Also, you can include your assets. Again, making sure kind of where your assets are and what your assets are. That's a very easy, basic spreadsheet. Again, if you have a surplus, increase your retirement savings, grow an emergency fund. Obviously, you should have 3 to 5 months in an emergency fund, pay down your debt, and start saving for college or vacation or retirement. If you have a deficit, again, don't panic, but find the cause. What are your expenses? Again, see if you can adjust your non-essential spending. Again, whether that's, going out, whether it's going to movies, whether it's, additional streaming services. Again, find a way where you can reduce your spending, and shrink your existing debt. Again, building your financial goal, again, you want to look at short-term goals and long-term goals. The short-term goals should be paying down your debt, again, saving for a new car or emergency. And then obviously long-term would be, kids' college funds, vacation home, and your retirement. And again, stop accumulating new debt. So again, if you are in the deficit, again, make sure you're not accumulating new debt. Again, double check your budget to make sure you can comfortably live within your means. So if you were at a deficit, cut out some of that discretionary spending and again, now start saving your money. And again, get rid of those non-essential purchases. A quick tip to pay off debt. Again, here's some quick tips to pay off your debt faster. Start with the credit card that has the highest interest rate. Again, credit cards are revolving credit, and many times those could be in excess of 20 to 25% interest. So you want to pay off that credit card debt. Again, pay whatever you can above the minimum. If you're just paying the minimum, your debt could last 5, 7, 10 years. So you have to pay more than just the minimum. Again, consider using your bonus or tax return monies to pay off your debt. And again, continue to make regular payments on all the other debts, but start with the highest interest card first and work your way down. And again, more ways to save once you have paid down the basics. Again, pay yourself first. Try to put more money into your savings account, into your emergency saving account, and also try to save 10% of your money. And again, in conclusion, review your monthly expenses. Again, understanding your monthly, understand what category they're in. Are they the needs, i.e. your fixed rent, your property tax, the variable grocery items, quality of life, those that you're going to need, again, cell phones, streaming services. And then you have your wants. And again, start cutting out your wants if you are in the negative. Try to get to a positive cash flow. Again, if you're in debt, try to figure out which of those wants you can slowly pull out of your budget. And if you're over the age of 50, prepare a pre-retirement budget and a post-retirement budget. Your pre-retirement budget would have things like, commuting expenses, and your work expenses, whereas your post-retirement budget, you would have, your Social Security benefits that you're receiving, any of your retirement accounts that you would be receiving monies from. And then again, make sure you calculate your Social Security monthly benefit. Again, you can go to the Social Security Administration website at ssa.gov, and you can pull down your benefit statement. Again, most importantly is understanding it, reviewing your budget, and doing a plan. Again, there's no pass fail and there's no right wrong. Your budget will change over time, but you definitely need to pull down those expenses, look at your bank accounts, look at your credit card accounts, and categorize them and look at them on a monthly basis. And again, thank you very much for your time. Again, this is designed not to be tax advice, but again, just budgeting advice. If you have any questions, again, please follow us on our Fiduciary Pension Plans, Fiduciary Pension Partners YouTube channel. Subscribe, and again, you will get all of our new webinars when they are available. Again, thank you very much for your time.